Hey guys, and welcome back to Station Tutorials. Today I got for you parenting and expressions. And no, I'm not talking about parenting as kids. I hate f***ing kids. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's create a new solid. And we're going to call this one flare. Make comp size, hit OK. And then over here we're going to search flares and grab our lens flare and throw it on. And we're going to alt-click on the brightness, and then down here we're going to type wiggle and parentheses 25, 50. And what this wiggle expression does is the first one is the frequency, so we have a frequency of 25, and the second one is the amplitude, so we have an amplitude of 50. Alright, and then when we play this out here, you'll see it will automate an expression for us here. Let's change this to 5 and 50. And now you can see our frequency will be 5 and our amplitude will be 50. So now you can see it does it just not so often. This will also work with optical flares. So if you alt-click on the scale here and add a wiggle expression to that as well, let's do wiggle parentheses 30, 15. So a frequency of 30 and an amplitude of 15. You can see it has a very subtle movement there. And then this just works like simple math. Multiply it by 3. So if you multiply this by 3, the whole expression will get multiplied by 3. If that's too much for you, you can then divide it by 2. So it'll make half of what you previously had. It's just simple math. I know a lot of you kids hate math. It's not that bad. It can actually do some amazing things. Maybe solve the secrets of the... Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, onward. Alright, so now we're going to get rid of that and let's add a new text layer here. We'll hide that flare and just type out Station Tutorials. And then we're going to hit P, center this up here. And I'm going to change the color to a light blue. So we can add a glow effect here, and I'll show you what we can do with this stylized glow. And let's add an expression by alt-clicking on the glow intensity, and then we'll add a wiggle expression to that. And let's add parentheses 20, 10. Now you can see that there's a very subtle flicker on this, so it works with the glow effect as well. And this expression can work with pretty much anything that you can think of. So let's amp this up to 30 here, and now you can see it's even a little bit more intense. Alright, let's get rid of that, and let's drop an audio track down here, and then we'll right click, keyframe assistant, and convert audio to keyframes. And then it will give us this audio amplitude track here. And then I'm going to alt click on my flare brightness once again. We're going to drop down our audio amplitude layer and go to, let's bring this up here a little bit, go to both channels, and let's take our pick whip and parent it to the slider. Now you can see our flare will go to the beat of the music. And as before, if that's not enough, we can take this entire expression and multiply it by 5. And when that plays back, it'll once again go to the beat of music. So it's a nice, easy, simple way to animate things without having to do any keyframing at all. Now let's throw our Station Tutorials intro underneath here. We're going to hit screen on our flare layer to have it show through there. And then I'm going to parent our flare to our intro. And then hit P, and once we move the position around here, you can see once you parent something to another layer, if you move that layer around, it will stick right with it. So next, let's create a new camera. 35mm is okay. Turn the flare into 3D and the intro into 3D. And we're going to take our camera, hit position, add a keyframe at the first frame, and drag to the last. And add a keyframe there as well. And then I'm going to take my Z tracking tool and just push in a little bit. and then bring it back so you can see we have a steady zoom over time here. Just pushes in a little bit, not too much, just very subtle. Alright, and then let's bring this to fit and full resolution. And when we render this out, very simple animation that sticks with the position there and goes with the music. And this is just a simple demo of how to use expressions and parenting, and it has nothing to do with f***ing kids. If you guys like that, why don't you check out another tutorial here, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Happy holidays.